Here we have a Caterpillar 555d. It's a grapple skidder. It's made by Tonkin and is in 1/50th scale. Now this is a pretty nice model. It's what you would expect from Tonkin. Tonkin's got that kind of nice little middle ground where they're much better than Norskott. I mean, you can look at this thing and instantly, notice that the quality is way above Norskott. So it's nice to have some nice cat models, but there's a couple things that could be done a little bit better. Anyway, just looking at it right off the bat, you can see like it's got the mesh here and it looks very good. It's got good crisp casting. The paint is well done. The decals are very good. All the warning labels and everything like that. So that's really nice. You look at the front here and you can see the blade comes all the way up to get in line with the frame and like stump pans and all that. So that's really nice that the range of motion allows for that. But the flip side is the blade just doesn't quite come down all the way. And if you look underneath, you can see where it's got the stops on the blade arms to keep it from coming down so far. But if you look at the cylinder, you can see it's only a little bit of stick coming out. So if you really wanted to, I think you could take those nubs off and you could get the full range of motion out of the blade like it's supposed to. But yeah, it's something that you would have to do. And as far as the articulation, there is not very much. I mean, it looks good with the articulation point, but it doesn't allow for very much of a turn there. If you look inside the cab details are nice. Everything's nice and clean. It looks really good. You got the mirror detail, or not the mirror, the wiper details, and that's nice. And the mesh looks really good. Back here you have a winch, which is kind of neat. There's no cable on it, which it's a little disappointing, but I think if you really wanted to, you could add that on your own. As far as the grapple, the hydraulics again, Tonkin is very usually pretty stiff with their cylinders, and that's the case here. Range of motion is not very good, but it does display very well. The grapple's pretty stiff too, but it really does look good on the shelf. This is probably one of the better looking skidders that's been made as far as my opinion goes. It doesn't have the opening panels and quite as many details as what like the John Deere skidders have, but the casting is a lot better. It's a lot crisper, and it just looks a lot better. It displays very well, and I think that makes it a better model than the John Deere skidders. It's way better than the old NZG cat skidders, and overall, Tonkin did a good job. Now, as far as I know, there's a rumor that the Tonkin skidders, this is all that there is. They're not going to be remade, but as far as I know, Diecast Masters bought out pretty much everything from Tonkin. So this will be remade as a Diecast Masters model. I just don't know when. So if you can't get one of the Tonkin ones, I'd imagine if you wait long enough, you can get one from Diecast Masters. Overall, it's a nice model. I think it's a good value for the money. They're between $75 and $100 right now, and I think that's pretty darn good for what you get. Anyway, that's about all I got. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you'd like to see more videos of what we have, just go ahead and subscribe. Thanks.